Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Drive Report in association with Jeep. A limited series where we explore just what makes the Jeep Grand Cherokee the brand's benchmark in luxury off-roading and what the Grand Cherokee's unique and wholesome attributes bring to the luxury SUV space. When it comes to legacy SUVs, there are only a handful of names that have managed to endure decade after decade. And chief among them has always been the one name that's synonymous with proper off-roading and big brawny SUVs. I'm talking, of course, about Jeep. Jeep is where it all started, with the Willys Jeep defining the modern SUV almost a century ago. And it has culminated in the all-new modern Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, to sit atop the Jeep pyramid, a benchmark SUV like the Grand Cherokee must have a lot of attributes, starting from unbeatable style, easily recognizable looks, top-tier off-roading, and of course state-of-the-art luxury. So, what we're here to find out in this limited series is to see if the Grand Cherokee, which now arrives in India for the first time in locally assembled form at a very competitive price point, can meet those requirements and then some. Because Jeep's is a legacy name, and this car must possess all the qualities of a modern luxury car combined with proper off-roading prowess. So, can it carry forward that legacy? Going by the look of it, it certainly can. Now, it doesn't take very long to identify the Grand Cherokee as a Jeep because, well, look at this 7-slatted grille. It's one of the most famous and iconic automotive logos in the world. But at the same time, it doesn't take very long to recognize this and identify it as the big daddy of all Jeeps because it looks that opulent. And if you think it bears a resemblance with the Compass and the Meridian, well, of course it does. The Jeep Grand Cherokee is what kind of determines the development and the design DNA. It's the mothership from which the design DNA of these two extremely popular SUVs flows. The new Grand Cherokee's design is the most purposeful it has ever been. With uncompromisingly straight lines, flat surfaces, a wider frame and angular design work, harking back to yesteryear Grand Cherokees, while still keeping the design very contemporary and imposing with LEDs piercing through slim headlamps. It's very direct, unambiguous and brash in its appeal in the most American way possible. There's big SUV energy emanating from every corner of the sub-5-meter behemoth. It's rectangular and upright in every sense, following in the grand tradition of most iconic American SUVs with massive 20-inch dual-tone alloys. It's actually the tallest riding SUV in this full-size luxury SUV segment. Short overhangs that are designed for easy off-roading, for great entry and departure angles. At the same time, it is extremely crisp and upright with uncompromisingly straight lines, straighter than they've ever been in the past. And behind the form lies true cutting-edge everyday function. For starters, the new Grand Cherokee has just received a 5-star Euro NCAP crash safety rating. With Euro NCAP safety rating serving as a global benchmark for accident safety, the robustness and safety quotient of the Grand Cherokee is now indisputable. There is still a hint of traditionalism to its design. It harks back to the Grand Cherokees of yesteryear and takes the simple, clean, rectangular lines that never really go out of fashion as such. And they're kind of everlasting, much like the Grand Cherokee name. So, is the Jeep Grand Cherokee's visual flamboyance matched by true on-road luxury? Can it hold its own against some of the most popular names in automotive luxury? Stay tuned to find out.